there were some things I had to change, and that's why I said thank God for the pandemic, because I was able to change my improvements and work on them.
It's like a rebrand.
Yeah,
almost.
you know what I'm saying? Whole mindset change, sit down, think about what you really want to do in life, and think about how you really want to go about it, and learn from past mistakes. You're going to take some L's. How can you flip that L to a win? And that's how I always look at my situations. How can I make that L win if I ever hit an L? So, yeah.
Most def. I fuck with that, actually. That's a good way to look at it, because sometimes you might get down on your luck and stay down on your luck. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to dust yourself off and go try again. You feel me? What's that song? That Destiny Child song?
Yeah, and try again. That's Aaliyah.
It is Aaliyah.
That's, man.
Yeah, throwback. R.I.P., man. R.I.P.
I love her.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Behind the Red. And in front of me today, we have Chanelle Kazadi.
2 cents, you probably needed more than me. I've always made it work. You gave up on your dreams. Keep your 2 cents, you probably needed more than me. I've always made it work. You gave up on your dreams. Working 24/7, trying to
Hey, how y'all doing?
Pretty good. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course.
I've been watching you for a minute. You know what I mean? That's funny because I first saw you on Twitter. I don't know if it was an ad or something, but I think it was your album cover, with the bandana on and that. But it was before you even dropped it.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, what is it? Just because like the cover looked dope, and then like I've been following you like ever since.
Hey, I appreciate that. That's actually the point of the cover, you know?
Word.
Get y'all to see something different.
It's eye-catching for sure.
Hey, I appreciate it. You know, me and Only Shooter left. You know, he shot it, and then it just became exactly what I wanted. I wanted a reference of the 50s, like 60s type feel, just to, to match the whole phrase, make it work.
Most def. And
then it became that. So
for the people who don't know, what was the picture inspired behind?
It was inspired behind Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
An old classic flyer that says "We can do it" for women that was trying to work while their husbands were at war. So, yeah, that was where it was from.
Word. Okay, so behind the album Make It Work, what was your like inspiration going into it?
I just wanted, it was about time for me to rap like that.
Mad lyrical, by the way. Super impressed. That shit is fire.
I appreciate it. I studied the GOATs, Nas, Jay-Z, all them. But,
I'm getting a big East Coast vibe with it, for sure.
Yeah, definitely East Coast, At the end of the day. We Midwest, but still.
You feel me? Closer to the East, though.
Right, to the East and the West. But, yeah, I just, I always wanted to make an album like that, and it was just about time, so I just got the beats together, hit up all my producer friends, told them, like, hey, I'm making something serious, it's about time, and I wanted to tell people my story, let my fans get to know me better.
Most definitely.
And shout out to all my supporters, for real, because they blew that, album up at the end of the day, but, and just let people know me personally, because I feel like in my past raps, I wasn't, really giving people that. So they didn't really know how to approach me after shows, or they just felt like, I might have just been mean or something. But I just wanted to let them know there's a story behind everyone. So that's the point of Make It Work. And every song is a story. Every song is the truth. Every song is something I've been through. So a memory or something. So I just hope every person that does come across it loves it and keeps loving it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of 2 Cents. I mean, like the hit song, as we all know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So going into making that one, what was like the motive, or what was your thought process? Or did you just find a beat and you were like, I just got to spit to it?
2 Cents honestly took 2 weeks. Like,
really?
Like just to know how to come off it, because it's the first song. The first song sets the bar of all albums. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't have a boo-boo song. So like I said, I studied the greats, and I've never rapped on a beat like that before. It was definitely a challenge. But it was a fun challenge because the beat was still me. So I was able to incorporate me along with a new version of me, and to put that together, and I made 2 Cents, and I actually knew everybody was gonna like that song more than
when you played it back. You're like, this is it, this is the one.
And then, but I also didn't want 2 Cents to be the only hit. So I made 2020, and you know what I'm saying. I make sure I put every song 110% was into it, and you know, I wanted the whole album to be a vibe, not just one song. So
most definitely,
you know, but 2 Cents is #1. So
yeah. Currently, just wait till the next project, hopefully. What I've been waiting for. You know
what I'm saying? It's coming.
We'll dive into that a little bit later.
Okay.
But questions about 2 Cents actually. The video, is insane. Yeah. Like insane. So, did you like write the script for that? Like, did you already had like an idea in mind, or just a team you wanted to work with? Like, how did that come about?
I actually always had in mind the team. My boy Jackson Clark, he shot it.
Okay.
And he got the team together, and I met these wonderful people from Columbus, and you know, some of his team from Cleveland, and you know, we all came together. And Anna, she's the one that directed it, and she's the one that came up with the idea. I'm giving her 110% credit because that was all her. And she helped my mind at ease. You know what I'm saying? And then I got the people. Shout out to everyone that was a part of that. They're all my friends, A1, day ones. And got the people. We got the car. We got all the work. Everybody saw the vision, and we created this wonderful piece. You know, at the diner, and I forget where that road was where I was driving, but. Yeah, we shot there, and Jackson, he killed it. He put 110%.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And we just all became a team and gave y'all 2 cents, and y'all loved that too. And like I said, I appreciate it. Like, period.
It's like super detailed though. Like, it's almost like I felt like I was watching a movie. Like,
as you should.
Like, no, for real. Like, my favorite part was when you're like rapping, but it's like you only see your mouth through the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like in the backgrounds, like you walk into. Cause it's like I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
like,
actually my favorite part is that mirror part when you zoom in.
Yeah.
That
shit was dope.
I love that. I love that video. That's my best video so far.
So far.
So
that video was super like heavy production wise. I feel like going into something like that, is there like a budget in mind, or is there like a like what's the like how does it like work go essentially, like starting something like that?
There's definitely a budget involved. You know, this ain't free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't free. And I just knew who to work with and who like believed in me and to make it happen. You know, I'm not going to invest any type of money into anybody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just knew who would believe in this as much as I did. I fought really hard for this video. I took this song to a lot of people, but they just couldn't do what I wanted. So at the end of the day, these guys did, and I thank them for that. Period. So
that's like a true artist right there, because I feel like some people are just like, what's the cheapest video I can get right now?
Absolutely not.
I mean, you get like $50 for a video, $100 for a video, quick run and gun. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like random video on some train tracks somewhere. You know what I mean? I mean,
and you could get away with that depending on who shot it.
That's facts. That is nowadays. That's true.
It depends, but you can't do basic stuff anymore if you want to reach the next level, and that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and this is not downplaying anybody, but I'm not really into effects. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of artist. I'm not that type of artist. I have to have clean cut, straight to the point quality. So
cinematic.
So you have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Now people who do effects probably don't have to pay as much. You know, it just depends on who that person shot for. You know, but for cinematic real, you gotta pay a lot. To give people a movie. So, and that's what I want for every music video. I want to give you guys a movie. I want you guys to be like, damn, I felt like I was watching, even though it was 5 minutes, felt like an hour movie, and just keep playing it back. That's what I want to give you.
That's exactly what you did. Exactly what you did. And it's funny because I knew one of the actors you had in it, Mario Beverly, I believe.
Yeah.
The black dude that like stood up and like, I think it was the kid's dad.
Mario is an actor, a professional actor.
Yeah.
And he's in multiple commercials and
he's doing good now. He's doing super good now because
he's really good.
I used to have him in one of my classes back in a college, and he was always talking about like acting.
I went to college with him. I went to high school with him.
No way, crazy.
Yeah. We were in the same grade.
Cool dude.
Yeah,
for real.
He is cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mario.
You feel me? But far as future wise, do you plan on doing any more like super creative cinematic videos, or is there anything in mind that you just really want to like do?
There's a lot in mind I want to do.
What's the next thing as far as video that you're like, it's definitely something I want to experiment at? Or
I can't say.
You can't say?
I can't say. But just know, like, I'm going to give you something where you will constantly want to keep watching it, and it's not going to be boring, and that's all I can tell you right now. Now, I'll tell you outside the cameras, but I can't tell you on the camera.
Yeah. Okay. Once he's gone, we're going to find out, but I might leak it later. Nah, I'm playing. Nah. So, you ever thought about getting into acting? Because this was like mad. This is the closest thing I've seen. It's damn near it was acting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I actually am. I actually am in a film that's gonna be coming out called Dreams.
Interesting.
Shot it like a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Really?
And it's gonna be in a film contest, I believe, or film festival.
Film festival.
Yeah, that's what they do. And the director is an award-winning film festival winner.
Oh shit!
So,
Word.
It's a start, and I'm excited for it.
Gotcha.
So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when it drops, but be on the lookout. It'll be on my Instagram. I'll post it eventually.
How was the process of that? Like, what's your role in it, or?
I was performing. I was also like doing a little bit of acting. You know what I'm saying? Playing my part as a musician in the film. So I'm
it's
just
like a cameo
for people.
almost.
I was saying a little bit of something. So I can't wait for everybody to see it because like I said, it's a start. It's a start of what I really want to do. So just trying to get the experience, and when I get the big leagues, it's a wrap.
Hey, well versatile.
Hey,
I feel you. I feel you. So let's go back to who is Chanelle.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Chanelle Kazadi? Tell me, who is Chanelle? Where are you from?
I'm from Ravenna, Ohio.
Okay, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Repping the R?
Yeah.
If you will.
The Brave.
Okay. How long you been?
Brave.
Okay. How long you been making music for?
I've been making music since 2018. So what? 4 years, going on 4?
Word. You're mad skilled to word. That's like okay. 4 years is a long time though. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been learning every year. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been teaching me, and just showing me, what not to do, what to do, or how I could advance my business, because I also own a brand. So, Hooligan.
Shout it out.
Hula
Gang. Okay,
Hula Gang LLC.
Okay.
I own a brand as well, and, I've just been learning from people who have, been successful with their businesses, and if they want to mentor me in something, I'm down to listen. I'm always down to listen and learn, and that's just who I am. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm an observer and absorber, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I feel that, genuine, real energy from people, and also I observe it. So I like that. I just like that in people, and that's how I want to move. Yeah,
it's a good skill to have.
Yeah, that's just how I want to move. I just want to move genuine with people I meet, and just give them the real me, and it advances you more. Why be fake,
definitely. Yeah. So, and especially put you in the rooms that you want to be in.
Yeah, and it's just like, I'd rather be real, so then, I ain't got to explain no fake shit later. You feel me?
Nah, trust me, I feel you. My bad, I don't like voices. I'm smoking too much.
No, for real, that was just me. I'm high right now.
So, actually, the song that I was listening to that I really, really, really fuck with is NYC.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really fuck with NYC. And on the track, you say, I'm going to do everything I want this year. So, what exactly is it that you want to do this year?
Oh, wait. You talking about NYR.
NYR. Shit, my fault. It is NYR. Okay, my bad.
I'm saying what? Like,
it's NYC. There's no NYC. You know what I'm saying? My bad. NYR. My apologies.
Okay, but yeah, NYR New Year's resolution. You said, what did you like about that?
I like the flows, like very personal on that one.
Definitely. Yeah. That was when I made that was actually one of the first songs I finished.
Okay.
For the album, and I was pissed off because someone tried to play me.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't get to where I was at. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait till this album drop. I swear to God. So, I just focused on that song. Actually, that wasn't even the original beat I wrote it to. Okay. And then the producer, Will Got Flame, he's also the engineer. He was like, it's cool. Like, if we can't get the beat, if we can't get the sample cleared, it's all right. I'll make a new one. Yeah. So, I rapped it, and then he took my lyrics, and then he put it on the beat. And then I re-rapped it. And then, all that anger and pain and frustration you hear, that's real. Like, that's real. I was really mad when I wrote that song.
I can tell, especially when you did the live performance. When you did the live performance with that in 2 Cents. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one are you talking about?
It's like your third Instagram post or third most recent. Yeah. That was fire. That was super fire, actually.
That's on YouTube too. Yeah.
And so, was that your first time doing a live with live instruments or no?
Yeah, I always wanted to do that. And I want to continue doing that.
Yeah. Organic.
I like that. I like to have a acoustic vibe to things and give them that real live, and it also tests my vocals as an artist.
That's true though, because you was on point. You was there with it.
Yeah, I actually admired Trippie Redd when he did what he did with Audio Mac with the orchestra.
Yeah, I do.
I admired that so much, and I was like,
beautiful.
Man, I want to do something just like that.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Trippie 330 stuff, but you know, like I was like, dang, that's really cool how he did that. So I did it in my own way.
Word.
I did it in my own way, and the band was really excited about doing it. Shout out to Soulful Samurai. Shout out to Thin Thicket. Shout out to Unc D. Yeah, we and everybody else that was in that video, John, all y'all, like, it was just a dope vibe. It was a dope vibe for real.
Word.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play any instruments? I'm curious.
No.
Not yet.
No. Not yet. I want to learn the acoustic guitar.
Word. I had one and I tried to figure it out, but I just got bored with it. I feel like, you know, attention span ran out type shit.
That's the thing. My ADHD, like, I'll pay attention to so much, and then it just be like,
you just forget it. You just put it down for like 2 years.
Down and forget what I just did and stuff. It's so frustrating. Like, you just said it perfectly. Like, literally, that's what it is.
The most creative people usually do have ADHD, though. So
it's so bad.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm going to get there because I want to produce my own, like, one of my projects. I want to produce the whole album.
Word.
Like, my biggest album. Like, if I'm with a label or something, or if I'm at that point where I'm getting, like, 1 million streams off rip, then it's like, I want to produce my next big album. Like, boom.
It'll sound like everything you want it to sound like.
Yep, everything, every single thing, or where I'm at in life, because you know everybody has like The Weeknd, like he has different sounds with different projects. It's not the same thing, and it always becomes a Grammy-winning type project, or Tyler even. So
man, that man crazy.
I want to conduct something like that for myself.
Okay, have you tried to start producing yet, or have you?
Yeah, I actually just been like watching my friends, but they do it so fast. So
I know it's like second nature to them. So they're like on the computer, click.
They're like, yeah, just watch me, and then I'm like, what did you just do?
Slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
What did you just do? Like, slow down. You know I'm watching you, but whatever. You know, they in their zone. I ain't trying to interrupt because I know I'd be pissed if it was me. So
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So when you start producing, like, what's kind of like the vibe you want to go with? Like,
it will depend on how I feel. You know, I might be in the loop beats at the time. I might be in the trap beats. I might be in the lo-fi.
Yeah.
You never know. It depends on how I feel. For real. That's how I make my projects. It just depends on how I feel, what I'm going through. And, you know, I might do a EDM sound. You never know. Like,
yeah, you feel me? Hey.
I don't know. So I ain't did it yet to really say what I would be feeling. So.
Yeah, I feel you. Like jack of all trades, who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yep.
The Pootie Tang song.
Hey.
Fire.
I cut with the drug.
Yes, it's so smooth, you feel me? It's something you just like drive to at night. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's definitely the vibe you're giving
man.
me.
Shout out to Matty Woods.
Producer, I'm assuming, or
no, Matty Woods.
He's on the song. He is the feature. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he from St. Louis.
Word. Okay. What got you with that feature? How'd you get in contact?
I actually VA Shift through a show in Chicago, and then after the Chicago one, which is the one I performed on.
Yeah.
After the Chicago show, they threw one in St. Louis, I believe. And then I got hip to Matty through them posting him.
Word.
And then I liked his first album a lot, so I reached out to him, told him that, whatever, and then, you know, told him I had a beat for him with Parker Jazz, who he had worked with himself with the album I liked. And after that, he was down. You know, we collabed on a song. And I dropped it. You know, we did this song actually when I was in Chicago.
Really?
Back in 2020. So I've had this for a minute. It's just, I was like, you know what? It's a summer vibe. You know, Pootie Tang. You know, I got to show a different side of me. You know, it was about time. And, you know, Make It Work was out for a while. And boom, I dropped Pootie Tang.
Yeah, because we've been waiting.
Yeah,
it's been about, what, like 8 months?
Yeah, but it was doing so well. Like, you know, I had to keep pushing it the way I was pushing it. And then I was like, you know, it's time for a new song. I felt like it was time for a new song. I was comfortable, and now it's like at 3K at the moment, but it's still going up every day. So
it's a banger. Yeah. It's a banger.
Couple with the Joe. So get gas in my bros.
It is. You plan to have a video for it, or?
Due to scheduling, I don't know if me and Matty could link for a video, but you know, just that's why you got the dope visualizer, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
The visualizer was crazy though, with the belt and the
the booty tank belt and the necklace, the shell necklace.
I caught the reference. And then my favorite part about it is the interludes, or like the talking at the end.
Oh yeah.
Is that from Pootie Tang, or is that you?
That's me.
I thought so. I was gonna say,
me.
okay,
giving you another side of me.
That was fire.
That
was fire.
Yeah, I just like that, you know, like Superfly right there. You know what I'm saying? I like that smooth. You know, I be in the mood for that. So yeah, it was about time to give y'all that vibe. You know, that smoke chill vibe. I smoke, you smoke. Come on now.
You feel me?
I had to contribute to the smokers now.
Hey, everybody got to make their
420 drop.
Right. So where do you get your inspiration from? Because I feel like your vibe's super soulful and like mad East Coast at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I like it though. I love it. I love it though. You know what I mean?
You.
So where do you where's your influence come from? Like Motown, or would you start listening to music? What's your first? I guess
I listen to a lot of I grew up watching those movies like The Temptations, those movies,
the BT ones.
American Dream, Michael Jackson.
Yep.
I grew up watching those movies, and I liked their outfits. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It was basic, but with the gold, it was always
accents,
a little,
always
you know
popping.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
just a little something,
yeah.
With the East Coast with the jackets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
You know, the Forces and the Butters and the baggy pants a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my style kind of does intertwine with that, just because that's what I grew up to the most and seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even with the South, with Outkast, you know what I'm saying? With how Andre had his wardrobe sometimes, with the overalls or, just playing with little things. Yeah. And then the more I got into music, I started playing with my own style, you know what I'm saying? Because I always was like, dang, that's not even cool to wear right now. So but now it's everybody's freestyling their own style and expressing themselves more and stuff. So that's how I like to dress. I like to dress a little 60s with some East Coast soulfulness. So
a little dash here and there.
Yeah,
I feel
you know
you.
what I'm saying? I just got the shoes and the jacket and all that. It's just how I be with the pearls. You feel me? I got the pearls on. You feel me?
The patent leathers.
Yeah.
So we should just put the foot on the
Bow.
For real.
No.
You feel me? Word. But I fuck with it though. The Palace jacket, fire as fuck. You feel me?
Thank you. I thrifted this.
Word.
This is a thrift find right here.
Thrift stores be having the best come ups, yo.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
So you say you get your style from I guess the South / East / little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Where do you get your music from?
Me, for real. That's music I've always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Styles I've always wanted to try. I don't want to repeat, other styles or whatever. My music style is me, 100%. That's literally how I rap. So, but I'm always testing new sounds and stuff. I would say I'm influenced by Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. I'm influenced by Jay-Z, the hustle side, Griselda, all them, with
Shout
the
out
bars,
Griselda.
you know what I'm saying? Immaculate bars. Freddie Gibbs, the OGs, that's what I'm inspired by.
The newer OGs, I guess you could call them.
They're discoveredly new, but they've always been around, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always inspired by the OGs and their style, and you ever watch Paid in Full, how they keep themselves clean and classy and stuff.
He wipes his feet off before he gets in the bed.
Yeah, you know
that shit was different.
Just wipe the shoes off,
keep
themselves clean and stuff the gold chains and all that stuff, Yeah, they were drug dealers, but they was fly.
You feel me?
Not too much, but it's
just a little dash here and there.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy,
Culture repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? History repeats itself is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
We knew they was fly.
Literally.
I think people was hating on them at the time. They couldn't dress that fly.
Nah, I feel you. So my question is, I feel like the music industry, or just music right now, is in not a weird place, but it's everything has its subgenres. So it's almost you can be popping and no one's possibly ever heard of you, but a whole nother side of people is fucking with you. You know what I mean? And I'm just now starting to get like more hip to that. So what do you feel like is like the most popular sound right now, in your opinion?
Pop rap?
Like who?
Or like pop?
Word.
I don't know.
Cause there's so much out here now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think one thing's popular, then it's like
lo-fi's lit. I don't know. even punk rock is coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It actually is, though. The whole Travis...
Like Olivia Rodrigo kind of brought it back on the girl side, and then MGK brought it back on the male side.
And Willow Smith's out here doing the same thing.
You know, Willow, yes.
The Transparency track.
She had the best album.
That shit was fire.
Best rock album,
man.
I don't care what anybody say. Willow had the best one.
Nah, for real.
But, music's... I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think everything popping. I think whoever makes it look good that's just the point.
Got you.
Who can make it look better?
Yeah.
But... You know, there's so many things that are popping that people like. The most popping though, I would say is like EDM ish type rap or pop rap maybe
like
or
Yeet type.
Yeah, Yeet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I've noticed he did really blow up recently. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's more so I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. But it's crazy because I didn't think that would be the next thing to be like the biggest thing.
Yeah, they're boosting him and Young Lean a lot.
Super
lately.
Big though.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is their distribution deal? Because these motherfuckers is out here, yo.
I don't even know.
Man.
They're up. They're with Yeezy.
Yeah,
I'm like, dang, I want to take pictures for Kanye. You know
me?
what I'm saying? I bought some Yeezys.
Let me get a
you know
feature, my boy.
We'll run that feature, my boy.
For real.
But they've been focusing on him and Young Lean lately. I don't know what's going on.
Have you thought about experimenting with that sound at all?
I would. I'm not against it.
Have you tried it yet?
I think, I actually have.
What'd you think about it? How was it?
It's fun. I gotta polish it up a little bit, but it's definitely fun. I gotta hit with it.
Okay.
I gotta hit with it. I played with those sounds before. I just ain't dropped nothing.
Okay.
You know, it ain't the right time for that.
I feel you.
You know?
So you also are on tour right now.
Yeah. Make it work.
Make it work. And you were just in Chicago 2 weeks ago?
Yep,
2 weeks ago?
The H Madness.
Yeah.
H Madness tour.
Yeah.
I hopped on the Chicago date. Joey invited me. Shout out to Joey H. And we performed to a dope ass crowd in Chicago.
How was that?
A lot of love. You know what I'm saying? And we were at a Golden Dagger. I've never been there before.
Is that a venue?
Yeah.
Where? I'm not hip to that.
Yeah,
okay.
They had a nice disco ball, dope stage, great hospitality. They're cool. So I would definitely perform there again. Word. I love Chicago. Shout out to my boy Ben and Teddy. They held me down while I was out there. They're my boys. So
okay, was that your first time performing out of state?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, that wasn't my first time performing out of state.
Okay.
That actually was my second time performing in Chicago.
Okay.
Like I said, I performed out there for the VA shift.
Yeah, you said like a year ago, I believe. Yeah. Okay.
So I performed out there, and it was just dope. It was dope then, and it was dope now. So, and I can't wait to get back out there again. I'm supposed to be going back out there around October.
Okay.
So we'll stay. We'll talk about that later.
Got you. Do you notice when you perform in like, I guess, different cities that you get more of a fan base in those cities after that, or? Yeah,
they I go out there, I give them the show they paid for. You know, that's my job. You know, as an artist, as a creative, as a performer, I try to give them the best show, and that's, and I believe they felt that way when I was out there, and I connected with so many people, and they appreciated my set, and I appreciated the love they were giving me while I was out there. Word. You go through a lot of tolls to get to Chicago.
I can't. Oh my goodness, the motherfucker's so expensive,
bro. I drove out there same day. I was like, man.
About $40-$50 in tolls, man.
Bro.
And the gas prices go up
like
every
60,
mile you get closer to the city.
You're like, bro.
About $4.50 for gas. Be like, you know what?
They lucky it was 5 hours. That's what I gotta say.
I feel you.
If it was New York.
You are performing in New York though, right?
Actually, that date got moved.
Okay.
But I am going to California after these 3 shows of April.
Word.
Because I had a show the 15th that sold out. Mm-hmm. And then I have a show the 22nd in Akron again. And then I have another show in Youngstown, my first college show, Federal Frenzy. So
really?
It's gonna be my first college festival. Thank you. I hope to bring it to Kent State. But
what date is that again?
That's April 23rd.
Okay. Federal Frenzy?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
It's gonna be lit. So
I was gonna say college kids.
Definitely pull up. Everybody pull up. Turn up.
Hey, if I'm free that day, for sure I got you. I love festivals, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
and I got to see you perform, but I'm definitely going to catch you on the 15th for sure also.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'll be there. You got to see. You got to see.
Hey, it's going to go. Sold out. Like, this is my first sold out show.
Word. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel great. Like, I'm ready. I'm beyond ready to perform in front of everybody. And just, I'm excited. Like, this is my first sold out show. So
do you feel like the work's paying off?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. The ticket sales was all hustle. Jackson, Saint, me, you know, all the other artists. Like, we worked our asses off to get this sold out because we wanted to have that name in Akron, and we did as such. And I'm happy for Saint. You know, THRVE Fest is definitely thriving. Yeah. You know, so turn up.
Word. Shout out to that. Shout out to the show. Well, by the time this will be out, the show would already happen, but come catch the one April 23rd, you feel me?
Hey.
But let's dive into you a little bit more. Okay.
What do you want to know?
So let's just start with music a little bit. What's your favorite album? Currently. What's on repeat for you? Every time you get in the car, you're like, man, I don't know why. I'm just playing it right now.
Kendrick Lamar, Damn.
That's a good one to come back to, for sure. That's a good one to come back to.
Every time. I play it all the time.
I feel you.
Play it all the time. Can't lie to you.
Very spiritual. Very spiritual. Interludes on that, crazy.
Why God do I gotta suffer? Man. Pain in my heart, carry burden full of struggle. Man. Oh, man. It's so real. It's so real. Man. Fear is my favorite song.
Same. It reminds me of, like, my mom in the craziest aspect. You know what I mean?
If I could smoke weird fear away, I burn that motherfucker up.
Man, said I beat your ass, keep talking back.
Right.
Man, I'm like,
right.
Mom,
and he's like, a lot of black kids feel that part. You know, that's that Section 8 life.
No,
so,
like, that ass, though.
Like, I appreciate him so much for all his music. I'm a big Kendrick fan. I love Kendrick.
Well, I respect him for keeping it real after being so big, because it's hard to be that big of a star and still be so in touch.
Smoking on top 5.
You feel me? You know hey, that ass.
He got his cousin a Grammy. Like, man, that's real.
Man, that's the realest.
You
actually
blew up your cousin, like,
and he sounds just like you.
Grammy,
too,
his first album. Yeah.
Man,
I respect you highly. Like,
man. Kendrick the GOAT. You feel me?
And he know how to do it, you know? And I respect that so much. I respect it so much. Word. I would love to do a song with him. I'm going to get on that level to do a song with him.
Is that like your number one artist you would record with if you
could?
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. Kendrick, Lupe.
Lupe's so slept on.
Bro.
So slept on.
Bro, Mural.
Or Deliver. You hip to Deliver?
The whole album.
Man.
The whole album. Man. The whole album. Even the interludes.
I've only heard like 4 songs off of it.
And
I've only heard like 4 songs off that album, but I need to go tap back into it.
Bruh.
It's fire.
All of Lupe's albums are slept on. All of them.
Word.
People only know him for Kick Push, and he should be known for so much more. Even what he was featured on, remember Kanye, when he was like Evil?
Yeah.
Remember he was doing that? Touch the Sky. That even
he's
killed
on
that
Touch
verse.
the Sky. He is on Touch the Sky.
He killed that verse. He killed that verse.
Yeah, he actually out-rapped Kanye for real on that one. Damn,
bro.
Damn. But I heard he got blackballed from the industry for something though. I don't know what he did.
Telling the truth.
That's what I heard though. It was something like yes,
because if you paid attention to his raps, he always talked about the black man and the system, and you know they didn't like that at the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's why I was like, it was time for Make It Work, because you know now we can be real. You know the pandemic, people are listening, they're tuning in.
Facts.
We're watching the news. We're seeing the police killing. You know innocent black kids. We're seeing black people kill innocent black kids. You know what I'm saying. So like now it's time. You know that's why I said niggas want to jack my juice, and yet I'm trying to dodge police. You know what I'm saying. As a black person, you dealing with 2 different sides regardless, like and then we're screaming Black Lives Matter, which confuses me, because how Black Lives Matter,
we don't treat like
we don't even
each
treat
other
like
we
with
matter.
respect.
You feel
know
me?
What I'm saying? I'm dodging a bullet from you, I'm dodging a bullet from the cop, you know what I'm saying? And like at that time, like that was the time to like bring that back out, because even Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly, everybody's like, oh, where Kendrick at, and it's like, bro, he been said this, you know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't want to hear it.
Timeless
you know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of rappers got blackballed, because they were starting to like tell the truth in their raps, and the industry and the you know didn't want that. They said we don't want that. We want ass shaking and drugs promoted.
They said we'll throw you this money and dance. Monkey.
Look how many legends we lost because of that. You know what I'm saying? We lost Peep. We lost Juice WRLD. We lost Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? A lot of legends we lost because they thinking, you know, let's promote this.
Yeah.
Not help these people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
not help these people. Not let's help these individuals who are struggling with mental illnesses or whatever. Like they're just more like, yeah, let's continue this. You know? And they want that to be said to kids through the songs. So like Lupe didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And they actually went, I think they got on him about Kick Push. Like, how you going to make a song about skateboarding? He was like, you're not seeing the depth in the song. Like, it's more than just skateboarding. Like, it's about
it's
a
young story.
Man.
It's a whole
story.
Pushing, it's a love drugs, story, actually.
Yeah. So, like, but he just coded it different.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Re-listen. It's about a young man kicking and pushing drugs.
It is.
That's what Kick pushed. His love is the cocaine.
That's so crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
damn.
People.
I've listened to that song for like 15 years. Yo.
I thought the same thing.
What?
I thought the same thing for a while until
it's like when you find out
it was broken down to me. Yeah. And I was like, what?
It's like when you find out what Pumped Up Kicks is really about.
Pumped Up was about
school shootings. Yeah. They put that shit at our prom. I'm like,
bro, they don't care. It's a hit. You know what I'm saying? But the people, had to either code the issue like that and make it like fun, I guess, to process. Yeah. But when people get older, they process like a lot of things. Like same thing with the Temptations, and when he was talking about Rolling Stone. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh, yeah.
You would have never known what that meant till you got older. You know what I'm saying?
That's so
Papa
true, though. I didn't really know what that was.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home. He was hoeing.
True,
like, you know what I'm saying? So
it's funny because when I got older, it's like my grandma was like referring to like half the male family members. Like, oh, he's a Rolling Stone. I'm like, oh, what is that? I'm like, I want to be a Rolling Stone. And like, niggas didn't know.
Right.
Hey,
you thought it was magazine.
You told me. No, dead ass.
Like goals, yeah, but no.
Dead ass. Man. That's crazy, though. So do you feel like nowadays... Well, as of more recent times, I say within the past like 2 years almost, that like black creators can just speak more freely.
Yeah.
But why do you think that is, though?
I feel like everybody's starting to see the truth. They're starting to study the truth. They're starting to realize what is on the internet ain't real. Some people still caught up in the system. They're still caught up in the matrix. But I feel like a lot of people are starting to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are starting to see things ain't what it is. Like... A lot of people are starting to want the real now because the pandemic is like, all right, we can't trust the government for real. Now we're really seeing we can't trust the government. Now we're about to get annihilated by a bomb because we can't trust the government. So, like, what's real? Are we really protected? Is this really, like, is it about love out in these streets? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
I feel it makes like, I guess it makes everyone question a lot of shit a lot more. You know what I mean?
And now people want to hear, like, bars. Like, you can't just say anything on a track. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Playboy Cardi can. Yeah. But,
that's facts, though. I'll get out.
Maybe Playboy Cardi can. But now, like, people are invested in bars. They want to know, like, are you really spitting? Unless you got that type of following where they just love the beat that much, hey, to each its own. Yeah. But, yeah, people are now, like, processing what you're saying. Is it real?
More conscious.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
At least, like, the people I'm, like, interacting with, they just say that my music's refreshing because
it is.
They hear
really much is.
The same thing all the time. So that's what I want. I want to give you something refreshing. I want to give you something that the truth, the real. You know what I'm saying? So you can't deny it. You can't say you never got it. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that it wasn't presented. You know what I'm saying? You never got it, so you got it. Period. So.
You know that the Jay-Z interlude, it's like the it's like I don't care what you think about me, whether it's next year's, 10 years, 20 years.
Is that the Blueprint?
It's the Black album. He's like, cause I'm gonna tell you the truth, cause when I leave here, brother, I'm gone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? That's what it reminds me of, the whole.
You know what I'm saying? Straight real. Period.
Word. So during COVID, how was your COVID? I'm gonna ask about 2020. I know it was a rough time for everybody. You know what I mean?
COVID actually. This might be weird for me to say, but it was a blessing.
Word.
For real. I was able to sit my ass down. Yeah. I was able to sit my ass down and focus on my album and really get into my lyrics the way I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate COVID because the time I was able to take from not focusing on shows.
Yeah.
There's a lot you could take from that. It made people feel like they were not doing anything, but I just used it as a creative to sit my ass down and focus on my lyrics and just advance as an artist and what I wanted with when this was gonna uplift. You know what I'm saying? And have a plan. I was able to sit down and have a true plan of what I wanted and what I didn't want to do.
Word.
And that's exactly what I did during the COVID pandemic and stuff. And I was going through a lot of things at the same time. And when things were starting to uplift, that's when I dropped the album.
Word.
Yep.
Because the manifestation and preparation over COVID, I'm sure, led up to the album.
Yeah, all you could do was work.
Yeah.
Be inside. You couldn't be around people. There was no distractions. Everybody was tuned in to music online. Everybody was looking for new music. Yeah. You couldn't go nowhere. So people were getting creative, doing their podcasts, all that stuff. So everybody, some people even started a podcast because they had the money from the stimulus check. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas was eating off that stimulus, boy. I was,
and I was traveling and I was just living, and then, at the end of the day, like, COVID was like a whole learning experience I was able to advance from. So
most definitely, I feel that you use it to your advantage. Where some people just like sat in their wallows and just wept. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't them people.
I feel you.
I'm always, brain's
locked
always
in.
moving.
So what was your?
Always turning.
I feel you. What was your biggest lesson of COVID that you learned throughout the pandemic?
My biggest lesson of COVID, I would say, is friendships, who I wanted to be surrounded by, and just more what's important. Value more of what's important. Like, pay attention to what's important and not what's temporary.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Don't cherish 10-second happiness. You know what I'm saying? Cherish the long-term things. So there was a lot of lessons I learned with that. And just move smarter with certain things. And I learned a lot. I actually had Ricky P, when we were in the studio with him, he had told me, just like, the point of LA and how to move correctly in LA even, or just like how I needed to be more industry and all that stuff. And he was just being super real. And, I appreciate Ricky P. He gave me a whole lecture, but it was very genuine. And I took that lesson, and I got that lesson in COVID. Like I said, I learned a lot from a lot of people who are in this game for real. And because they asked me, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? And I said, being rich, you know what I'm saying? Doing music and stuff. And they're like, well, you ain't going to like this. Like,
they just broke it down to you the real way.
They're like, well, you're not going, the way you going, that ain't going to get you, you ain't going to get you nowhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to move this way.
But you need people on your team to tell you that.
Yeah. And
because a lot of niggas just sit there watching you do the same thing for forever. And then when you're sitting there frustrated on why it's not working, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And there was the realest talk. And I appreciate him for it. Like I said, I was like dead in my tracks. Like, he's right. I can't even say like just the way he structured it, but it was like he right for real. And there were some things I had to change, and that's why I said thank God for the pandemic, because I was able to change my improvements and work on them.
It's like a rebrand.
Yeah, almost. You know what I'm saying? Whole mindset change. Sit down, think about what you really want to do in life, and think about how you really want to go about it, and learn from past mistakes. You're going to take some L's. How can you flip that L to a win? And that's how I always look at my situations. How can I make that L win if I ever hit an L? So, yeah.
Most def. I fuck with that, actually. That's a good way to look at it, because sometimes you might get down on your luck and stay down on your luck. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to dust yourself off and go try again. You feel me? What's that song? That Destiny Child song?
Yeah, and try again. That's Aaliyah.
It is Aaliyah.
That's, don't succeed.
Yeah, throwback. R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
I love her. She's actually tatted on my arm.
Really? Her face or her name?
Her face.
Word. Wait, let me see.
Oh, you want to see? Oh, okay. I got you.
I
got you.
The inked up.
Whole arm tatted.
Word. The sleeved up.
Yep. She right here.
Oh, we have the clown face on her.
Yeah, got the cholo clown.
What does that mean? It is a cholo clown. I'm like, what is that? Okay, word. Okay.
I was really into, like, the Hispanic culture.
Word.
When they, the Day of the Dead, and just how they, I like their culture. Their culture is really cool for real. Learning about different cultures and just seeing how other people celebrate
their holidays. For real. Yeah. Everybody has special meanings to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. I really mess with their culture. So. Yeah.
And you have been to LA? You have been to LA yet, or you haven't?
Yeah.
Oh, you have been. Okay, you said you did go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going back at the end of the month.
How'd you like the Hispanic culture out there? Because it's.
I love it. Their swag is a whole nother different breed.
It is the Dickies with the man.
Everything, like, their swag is. They make Chuck Taylors. LA. You know what? California people make Chuck Taylors look so good.
So cool though.
The way East Coast people can't. I'm sorry, but like. The way the West Coast make Chuck Taylors look and Vans, man, like, I don't know, they just make it look better.
It's because they have like I don't even know, it's like the chinos with the cuts.
Bro, it's just,
they just got a whole different swag with it.
The cars.
They be having creases in their pants. Yeah.
The cruisers, like, I don't know, man. Just the way they carry themselves with the BMWs, the Benzes, like, look at Larry June, like,
that motherfucker clean.
Even with sweatpants, like, I don't know, like their swag. It's how they go about the basic things. Same thing with the East Coast too, but like. It's the way the West. Maybe it's the sun that makes it. As long as the skin's popping, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Everything just happy over there.
I can't think exactly, but they style a whole nother. They can make something.
It's fashion central over there. Even the homeless folks be looking solid. I'd be like, oh. Some of them though. Some of them. Hey, I see. I just seen some shit on Skid Row.
I be seeing y'all. Oh, Skid Row. No.
Damn. What's your opinion on Skid Row? Did you drive down it just to see it?
I ain't got no opinion. As long as I ain't there, that's all that matters.
Nah, I feel you.
As long as I ain't messing with that.
Man, I think it's kind of crazy though to see like one of the world's richest cities still has maybe one of the world's poorest areas. If that makes sense. But I guess it kind of makes sense though.
There's a lot that goes on in Cali that you don't see. Like it's more so don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh yeah,
type of situation.
It's a facade almost.
There's a lot that goes on in LA.
Half the motherfuckers homeless anyway, especially the motherfuckers dressing nice. Bro, you know what I mean? They're sleeping in their car.
People, if you're from Cali, you know LA, and that's bad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. You know all the routes. You know who shops where. And I'm just telling you, there's a lot. Kendrick rapped about that shit for a reason.
Really? Wait, what song is that?
Bro, listen to Good Kid, Mad City, and really think about how LA be going. You know what I'm saying? No matter the LA area, no matter if it's Compton, no matter if it's Beverly Hills, they know. People from Compton know LA. They know LA. They know every route. So it's like, don't mess with LA and think, anything sweet. Don't think nothing sweet. Hey. Look at Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Don't think nothing sweet.
That's facts.
R.I.P., but don't. That's my point.
Yeah, people scheming. It's some of the world's richest people. Of course, someone's plotting.
A DoorDasher posted his location, and then guess who?
Wait, Pop Smoke's location? Or?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Damn.
He posted, he was like, I just delivered the Pop Smoke, and then people from the hood.
Oh, free lick?
In L.A.
Word. Drop the Addy.
Did they thing.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. Don't underestimate L.A.
Man, don't underestimate anywhere at this point.
No, anywhere. Yeah, don't. No big city at that. But like I said, LA is the most beautiful, so don't underestimate it though.
Definitely a good place to network though, for sure. So let's dive into what do you watch? What you watch on TV? Are you a TV person?
I watch a little bit.
What's in your current little rotation?
Right now, I'm watching My Hero Academia.
Okay, I still got to start that.
I'm watching Atlanta. I'm watching Abbott Elementary. Funny
Abbott Elementary. Yeah, that shit is fire. Yeah.
I'm watching. What do you call Snowfall?
Snowfall. Yeah. What you think of this new season though?
Ooh. I think they needed to do it like this. They're slowing it down for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to get the full story instead of making it fast. Yeah. You know they got what? They probably got another season.
One more season is done.
Exactly.
Season 6
so they gotta like explain some things. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Some loopholes. Why? I feel like that's how it's going at least. But I really like this season for real. Franklin's he going through a lot. Man,
no, for real though. With Louis, his girl that's pregnant, who might not be pregnant. His mom trying to set him up.
To the hood.
Mo.
Maurice, the Louis' boyfriend.
Oh, his uncle?
Franklin, yeah.
Oh, that's his name, Mo. Okay, I didn't even know his uncle. Okay, word. I just know his uncle. I don't even know his name actually.
But he went back to the hood to get reconnected with the people. He realized that Peaches was a crackhead.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
He realized Peaches was a crackhead. That's why Peaches stole the money because he owed. He was trying to disappear, and it's crazy, man. Because no one knew Peaches was a fiend like that.
And I was thinking that the whole time. And I need to go back and watch the other episodes because I could never tell.
And
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
Made Mo
I remember like he was scratching those one time, and Franklin asked like, "Are you sick?" Remember like the last episode when they were dropping off. He was like sniffling and stuff. He's like, nah, he's got a little cold or whatever. And then once he saw him shoot that white boy, his friend that he like grew up with, he realized like, yo, if he's gonna kill any kind of fiend and I'm already slipping, I'm next. I feel like so that's why he dipped out. Cause Franklin's clearly ruthless as a motherfucker.
Franklin had to be though. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that position and you got the government on you.
Yeah, man. You can't be caught slipping.
Trying to say that they're gonna take you down at any minute. Yeah. And then, man, it was a lot. But this next episode, I don't know if it already came. Well, it probably already did.
The one at the wedding. Have you seen that one yet? Where they take the acid? Oh no, I watched that shit. It's crazy.
It's the next one.
The one it came out last week, so it's already out right now.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
It's fire.
I'm watching that. It's probably like a Tony Montana type of situation, huh?
Yeah, no, it's like Stacy. Stacy, the one that killed his daughter.
Yeah.
He puts acid in like the chocolate strawberries at the wedding, and this nigga Franklin goes through the biggest episode, like ego death, the whole 9 yards. It's crazy.
Bro.
It's crazy. Watch it.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's fire.
Why you tell me?
That's just a little summary of it. But you seen that new Atlanta, or you watch Atlanta? You said, right?
Oh yeah.
I love this season because it's so unapologetically black, and that's the best way I can put it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like Childish Gambino's definitely doing this thing with this one.
Controversial,
I mean,
sure.
The one with my anxiety went up when that little boy was with those 2 white women.
Yeah, the foster home one. Yeah,
and they gave him that dry ass chicken.
Man, that pink ass strawberry looking with the avocados.
I wanted to save him my damn self. I was like, bro, no.
And then using the wash rags.
Bro.
Do you have a towel? We don't have towels.
I'm like, man. And then they tried to like kill all of them together. I'm like, what type of
Yeah, drive off the bridge with them. Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
Was that real?
It was a real story though, actually. Like, it happened, I want to say, probably like within the last 10 years. And what really happened is it was like 4 kids and they were all siblings. And they took them all from the mom, right? And they gave them to like this white lady. And what the craziest part is, there's an actual photo online of him hugging that cop. Remember, he went up to that cop and hugged him because he was doing that like concession stand stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's a real photo of him hugging the cop, crying like, "Yo, please take me home." But the cop's just like, "Oh, he's just whatever." And like literally a week after that photo, I forget what they did, but they killed all the kids, and I forget how they did it. But yeah, they killed all the kids. Sad as fuck though.
They don't care. See, that's the problem with cops. They neglect.
Man.
See, because they're with a white woman.
You're safe.
You're safe. You're safe.
It's a red flag to me.
Why would you won't question that? She got 4 black kids and they all scared.
Literally.
You know, man, don't nobody care to do their job no more.
You feel me?
Don't nobody care.
Man.
Especially them. And they wonder why nobody call.
Right? Man. I'm going to just call my uncle or somebody. You feel me? I'm going to figure it out my damn self. So I want to ask one last thing. What is some advice you have to other artists out there? Because I feel like I've been watching you since before your album came out, actually. And your rebrand is extremely noticeable. So you've been taking like the right steps, I would say, for sure.
Thank you.
So what is some advice you have to other artists out there? Because I feel like some people just don't have the right packaging, or you know what I mean? Just don't take it professional enough.
Right.
You know?
I would just say, listen. That's the advice I would have. Not all advice is going to be helpful, but it's definitely going to be something that maybe could help you. Just take it in consideration, do it your own way or whatever. But, to each its own, and keep grinding and, just focus on yourself. Don't let a girl distract you, and make sure your day ones is close to you and you value them and you value your family and whoever been there for you since day one. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it G, and that's all.
Word. All right. Well, I appreciate you. It's about wraps it up. We're running out of time. So, any last thing you want to say to the camera?
My name is Chanelle Kazadi. I enjoyed this time. And check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Chanelle Kazadi, ChanelleKazadi. Peace.
Appreciate you having you on the show.
Thank
you so much. Thank you.
Hey, let's get it. Hooligan.
What was our time? It's crazy. This is real. Does it feel like he does it?
No, chopping it up for real.
We gotta take pictures real quick. Thumbnail pictures.
I meant to add, Kazadi's your last name, so what is that?
That is Italian. My mom's from Congo, and they speak French, and it's my grandfather's first name. So the tradition is